Everyone, today I would like to tell you about a short conversation between two people, the man and the woman. The first conversation is between the man and the woman. The man got a woman's attention and he wants to know when the next time he will going to run a marathon. The woman replied that she might go to the mini marathon in March and that will 40,000. However, she was not ready for that one for sure. She was coming out for the city marathon in September. The man wanted to confirm if it was okay if he tagged along because he was totally out of shape and his wife kept nagging him to exercise more. The woman commented running was a great way to lose weight and it will work for his health. And so he could run with her as long as he could keep up. Number Number two, the man sat with the woman until when her store were open that night. He needed to get a birthday for his twins. The woman replied that they were usually there usually until 9 p.m. But if if it, if the man could come back to us that day, they can wait another 30 minutes. The man was afraid because he needed to stay late at the office at night for a conference call tomorrow, and then he asked her if he could set aside an item for him so he could pick it up on his way home, and he could give her the item numbers after he got back to the office. The man agreed with him, however, she commented only if he would pay for it. Num- Number three, the man got attention from the woman and he asked her what the deadline of writing the final report was because he didn't think it would be done on time. The woman replied the principal had wanted them finished by Monday, but the students class on Thursday, and they would be they would be bringing them home to them. The man wanted to know if the principal would mind if he had handed them on Tuesday. The woman commented it was up to him because the principal was quite there, but he would be sure to get them out before the start of summer vacations. Number four, the woman suggested hurrying up because he was starving and they were going to be late to pick up Darren. The man was sorry about that and he commented he was almost done because because that assignment was really important and if he had got it done in time, he would be a winner. The woman suggested needed any help. The man disagreed with him. The man disagreed with her, however, he commented he could phone Darren and tell that he would be a bit late, and also phone Jack Parrish that and tell them to push back their congratulations. And number five, the man got the woman's attention and he asked her where his seats were. The woman suggested checking his ticket, and then she replied that he was sitting on the section C, second row seat. She thirteen, she thirteen, and that she added that in section G, so she should go forward a little bit. The man thanked her for that, and he wanted to know where he could get some snacks. The woman answered the concession stands and was on the second floor. However, he should hurry or he should hurry or he should miss the first period. Number six, the man suggested taking over for a bit in order to he had to grab a quick bite to eat because he hadn't had any breakfast and he was starving. The woman agreed with him, but and she if if he wanted to supervise his class for a while, and then she told him to get back before one because she had her own class plan. The man agreed with her, and he asked her if she wanted to him she wanted him to get anything while he was out. The woman commented if he could get her to talk, that would be great. She thanked him for that. And suggested hurrying back because she didn't want to be late for class. Number seven, the woman suggested seeing the man's license and registration. The man agreed with her. He commented he didn't believe he was speeding. The woman replied he did realize that was cool down, but another reason she pulled him over was that her left tail was out. She commented she would let him turn off all the tail lights as long as he would go to go to mechanic right away. However, she did have to write him a ticket for speeding. The man agreed with her, and he to get promised, promised to go see a mechanic and have his tail lights fixed right away. Number eight, the man said that he felt so under the weather, and he commented since last Wednesday he had no energy, and he thought he was coming down with a cold. The woman replied it had been chilly for her past 4 days, and she asked him what the symbols were. The man answered, the man answered that his cold felt really sore, and he had a slightly stuffed nose, and both his nose and his eyes felt really dry. The woman advised him to go home early and get some rest, and don't worry, she would take over for them, and she suggested passing by the premises on his way home before it closed. Number nine, the man said hello to the woman and he suggested two tickets to Toronto. He commented he needed to get there by February 17 and come back to on 21st. The woman agreed with him and he suggested checking the computer. And then she replied that they had one plan had a seat cell, and then she replied that they had one plan leaving at 10 in the morning and arriving at 5 o'clock. They returned home at noon and 1 in the afternoon, or they had a seat cell going about 50% the usual price. However, that one will leave on the 18th of February. The man suggested taking the seat cell then. He wanted to know, he wanted to know if it was okay if he had paid half in cash and the other half by debit. The woman agreed with him, and she commanded she would just bring out his flight schedule and his receipt. And the last conversation is between the man and the woman. And the man wanted to know what seems to be the problems, and if the woman was satisfied with the meal. The woman agreed with him and she commanded she had asked for the well done steak, but he didn't. There was still quite a bit of bread on inside, and her son's fish fillet was very cold. The man was sorry about that, and sorry about that, and
Alo,
then he said he would take the food back right away,
alo,
and she could, and
alo,
and he would take 50% off
alo,
the bill. The woman thanked him for that. She wanted to
alo.
know if he could. If she wanted to know if he could do one more thing. She suggested refilling her children's sodas. Thanks for listening. Cậu mày ơi,
Má mày tỉnh không?
chào bạn ơi,
Tỉnh không sao nhá?
má chụp,
Lên.
má chụp, không được mấy. Thì về cái đứng lại,
Đi đây à?
đi mấy.
Dạ. Đúng không?
Rồi.
Chị nghe chị.